All right, this is a great moment to record because people often ask, Alex, are you always in a good mood? Are you always happy, smiling, and just cheering? And the answer is no. The answer is no. I said, you know what better time to catch me than now? Upset, pissed off, frustrated, stressed out. So you have to find coping techniques. One for me is running. So just catching me coming back from a run, my second workout for the day, to handle and manage the stress. So here's what you have to understand. A lot of people fail to realize this. The higher you go up the mountain, the thinner the air. So the more successful you are, you really have to be disciplined, find techniques and ways to manage and cope, because it's tricky at the top. And what I'm learning is what got you there won't keep you there. So hence, you have two problems that people face in life. One is just being successful in starting and finding that path to success, because sometimes they're not willing to do the work. And so because they're not willing to do the work, they never make it there. They never become successful or reach the dreams that they have for themselves. That's problem number one. Problem number two are the people who do make it there, who can't stay there long. And that's because they continue doing the same things that got them there. And what they fail to realize is what got you there won't keep you there. You have to be willing to evolve, to get new techniques, new ways of doing things. It's the same way, if you think about it, like a mountain climber. The higher they go up, the more calculated they are with taking their breath, the more calculated they are with the baggage that they carry. They get rid of everything because they understand that the higher they go up, the more difficult it is to maintain and to stay there and to accomplish their dreams and goals from that point. So I want to challenge you and ask you, are you, number one, doing the work to get you there? And then number two, are you constantly evaluating what methods that you should keep? What should you get rid of? What should you add to your leadership arsenal to keep you better so that you can stay at the top? One thing for me, and I'll share this tip with you, is I'm understanding and learning how to manage anger. And I'm learning more and more that it's not people that make me mad. It's the value that I place on things. Let me give you an example. Right now I'm pissed off about being late. And it's not that the person or people that they're late that made me mad. It's the value that I put on timeliness that makes me mad. So therefore, number one is I'm learning that I have to separate the trigger from my actual cause of anger. You know, people just trigger you. They give you a trigger, but they're not the actual cause. The cause is the value that you put on it. But then you have to go a little deeper, and I'm learning to do the deep work on myself. And I'm understanding that after I separate the cause from the trigger, I have to really go to the real deep source of anger. And usually anger comes from one of four places, and sometimes all four. And that's fear, guilt, shame, or sadness. And for me, with lateness right now, being late, it is number one, guilt. Guilty that I had someone there waiting, right? Number two, shame that makes me look bad that I showed up late. You know, and then they're fearful of what they think about me sometimes. So therefore, I'm able to separate the person from the real source of anger. You have to really be able to do that if you're going to be successful. Otherwise, you'll find yourself getting angry with people and doing things that you shouldn't, when in actuality, you should be angry with yourself and the value that you've placed on things, and then finding ways to separate the real source from the trigger, as well as finding ways to handle stress. So hey, that's a few tips for today. As you can see, Alex isn't always happy. Sometimes it's ugly, but you find ways to cope and deal with it so that you can continue to get better.